single grain of sand. I'm drifting on it. So cold yet warm. When you hold me, when you close, I know.
Hey everyone, welcome to today's messy house cleaning. If you're new here, I'm Becca and I do a long cleaning video every Sunday, and I like to mix in some short cleaning motivations during the week. So if you like extreme cleaning motivation, you're in the right place, and make sure you hit that subscribe button. As you can tell, my house is a complete disaster. It's trashed and we really just need to get it back in order and really clean it back up again. We are starting off in my bedroom because it's been a while since I've really gotten in here and dusted and really just cleaned it up. I wanted to ask to see how everybody's Thanksgiving was. I know that was a while ago whenever this video goes live, but really it was only a few days ago whenever I'm doing this voiceover. So I wanted to check in with you and see how your Thanksgiving was, if you celebrate Thanksgiving or whatever holiday it is that you celebrate instead of Thanksgiving. Did you have a good time with your family? For some, I know it's a stressful time. For some, I know it's enjoyable. So for us, we just went over to one of my really good friends' house because we are a military family and we don't have a lot of family around. She is actually not from the area either, so she doesn't have a lot of family around either. So we just went to her house. I made some side dishes. She made the turkey and some other side dishes, and it was really a great time. We all had a lot of fun, and I hope you all had a great Thanksgiving as well.
I know, I'm a lost case, I'm a mess. But everything feels a little.
It's really crazy to see how messy this stand gets because it's black, so obviously it shows the dust really quickly. But it's kind of crazy to think about because I'm sure everything else in my room collects dust just the same way and is just as dusty, but it just doesn't show it. And looking at this piece of furniture and just seeing how fast, I mean, within a day, it's dusty again. It never looks like it's not dusty unless it's right after I clean it. But it's just crazy to think about like how it shows it and proves to you just how dusty your area gets, even though you don't always see it.
With the text on XO, my ace boom boom, no flex, no. I won't gas you up like petrol, just trying to take you way up where the jets go. But you didn't notice that. Keep clocking all my hours, I told you that.
I always love finishing up cleaning a room with a really good vacuum. My vacuum is amazing, and for most plush carpets, it does show vacuum lines. It kind of shows it in my carpets, but my carpets aren't really plush. They're very construction grade. So it kind of sucks that you can't see the vacuum lines, but it's all clean.
You are, 'cause you shine bright like a shooting star.
Moving on to my bathroom, and as you would guess, there is beard hair everywhere, there is toothpaste everywhere, and there is trash overflowing because that is just the state of my life in my bathroom. The unfortunate truth is my bathroom gets neglected because it's just not a place in the house that people see. I always cater to areas that, you know, guests will see when they come over, even if I don't plan on having any guests, but you know, for some reason, if somebody drops by, I usually cater to those areas and clean them up every night, right? But as far as the upstairs, it definitely gets neglected because it just doesn't get seen by anybody but us. side of you trying
bold to tell the truth. No one else can see you like I do. All you ever do is say how far you wanna go. Baby, I can tell it's just for show. Every line designed to let me know. You know you're already accepted. To me, you're always picture perfect. You think you're gonna be rejected.
I wasn't kidding when I said the trash was overflowing. It literally is overflowing. This trash is literally always overflowing because I hate taking out the trash. I don't know what it is. Is that like a woman thing? Do all women hate taking out the trash? I know that's usually like the man's responsibility in the house when you're a married couple, but my husband works a lot and he's not around all the time, so a lot of these chores also become a part of my life too, and I can't just pass it off on my husband, unfortunately. But I hate taking out the trash, so instead of just being productive and doing it, I let it overflow. But you know me, I always keep it real over here. I'm always going to share real life. My toilet is dirty right now because I have hard water and it literally gets dirty within a couple days. But I would never hide that from you because I would hate for anybody to ever come to my channel and to feel like my house is perfect or always clean, or I'm cleaning a clean house, and to ever think less of yourself because your house is messy. Sometimes I do just clean a clean house when I'm feeling productive and I'm having a good week. Sometimes I'm not feeling so great and I don't care about the mess and it's just gonna sit until I feel better. And that's totally okay. Don't ever put that pressure on yourself to clean the house. The mess will be there. The memories you're making with your family and with your kids and everybody around you, it's so much more important. You know, when you die, your mess is not going to be something that's on the forefront of your mind. It's going to be the time you spent here and what you did with that time. So just keep that in mind if you're struggling at all and you're having a hard time with the mess, or feel any certain way about it, or feel like it's the identity of who you are and how well you parent, or how well you're a wife or a husband or whatever. It's not. I promise you it's not. And those aren't the things that people are going to remember. The things that they're going to remember is how you make them feel, and the things you're going to remember is the time you spent not cleaning.
To me, you're always picture perfect. You think you're gonna be rejected. Just say you're in love, 'cause so am I. So am I. Say that you so am I. So am I. So am I. Say that you love me. So am I. So am I. Say that you so am I. So am I. So am I. Say that you love me. So am I.
Now we are going to be moving on to some laundry, and I really like to do all of the bath mats and towels from all the bathrooms all at once because I clean most of the bathrooms on the same day if I can anyways. So I like to go ahead and do all of that. But I also wanted to share with you this new laundry detergent that I've been using for the last month. Today's video is actually sponsored by True Earth. These are EcoStrip laundry detergents. I ordered the fragrance-free one because my skin is super sensitive and I need that option. My children's skin is super sensitive. So I go ahead and take one strip and I break it up and put it into my front loader. If you have a top loader, you can just toss the strip right in there, which I think is so convenient and so cool. But they come in other scents as well. If you want to have a scent, you have Fresh Linen, Lilac Breeze, and Baby. True Earth also has a subscription option, which will save you money in the long run. And they're just so easy to use since it's already measured out for you. You can use two if you have a really big load or a lot of dirt, or you can just use one like I did and it gets the job done even for a full load. It does a fantastic job at cleaning my clothes and making my towels soft. And True Earth also sells other options like a toilet bowl cleaner and an all-purpose cleaner. They also provided me with a discount code, so be sure to go check out their laundry detergent or even their other cleaning products if you're interested. I will have the link in the description box as well as the discount code, so be sure to go and check that out. As you can tell, I'm working on the boys' bedroom now. Their room is always super easy to clean. I never mind kind of cleaning it up really quickly because it's mostly just dusting and making the beds. I try to make the beds every single day. I don't know what it is about having like beds made in my house, but it just brings me some like sense of peace and productivity for the day if I have the beds made. So I usually make them daily, but I wanted to also dust everything off. I had cleaned off all the Halloween decorations from their shelves and still hadn't really put everything back together. I also got these wooden banks. What is it called? Piggy bank. Well, it's not really a piggy bank because it's not a pig. It's these right here. I ordered these and my husband has really been wanting to get them a piggy bank for so long, but I kept saying that like I wanted like cute ones that went functional with the space and wasn't super like, my main concern was getting like a glass one or a ceramic one because I know my kids would break those in a heartbeat. So I really just wanted to find something that was going to be durable and stand the test of time. So he found these and I thought that was a wonderful idea. They were right off Amazon. So I wanted to get those out, get those on the shelf, get everything cleaned up because we're going to be working on Christmas decor this week too, and I'm going to put some in their room as well. So I just wanted to get it cleaned up and organized and ready to be decorated for Christmas. Like I said, I like to try and get all of the bathrooms cleaned in one day just to get it done and over with and out of the way. Usually too, when I'm feeling really productive to clean, I'm like really productive to clean. Like I really want to get everything done. Or I find even if I'm not feeling that productive, if I get up and start moving, I like don't stop. Let me know if you're the same way in the comments down below because I know I cannot be the only one, but even if I'm feeling super lazy or unmotivated, if I just get up and start moving a lot of the times, I have the motivation. Don't get me wrong, there are some days where like I get up and I'm still just not feeling it and like not wanting to do it. And on those days, I just do what I can. I don't force myself to do any more, but on the days I'm feeling really productive, I make sure that I get as much done as I can so that on the days I'm not feeling productive, I can take the time to sit down because everything's already pretty much done, or it'll be done on my productive days. Over the last few months, it's really been hitting me that my oldest is going to be a senior in high school next year. And, you know, then he'll be moving on, becoming an adult, doing his own thing. And the idea and the concept that he will no longer have to kind of really, I mean, he'll still check in with me, right? But he won't be forced to have to call me every day once he moves out or goes to college or does whatever he decides he wants to do. He will be on his own and he will call me because he wants to. And, you know, it's wild to think that you spend all of these years raising these children and you get so used to, you know, always knowing where they are and what they're doing and, you know, all of those things. And then you have to kind of let them go and be their own adults and find themselves. And I'm excited for him, don't get me wrong, but it's such a crazy step as a parent to watch your child, you know, make that next step into life. And it's just so bittersweet. And I've really been thinking about it so much the last few months. And I know next year is probably going to be a very emotional year for me. And I know a lot of you are empty nesters, so I know you've already been down this path and you probably know exactly what I'm talking about and what's to come afterwards as well. But it's just a very interesting transition that you're so proud of them, but at the same time it's so emotional letting them go.
Without you by my side, let me feel your love again. Just the two of us and we could stay up all night, kissing under streetlights, doing what we want to, doing what we need to do, staying up all night, everything is alright. Oh, I wanna be with you, oh, I wanna be with you. Let me be the someone who can hold your hand.
Of course, we're back to the laundry now because the wash is done and we're ready to switch the laundry and throw in some more laundry. I, like always, will end up throwing the next load into the dryer and waiting until the next day because that's just my routine of life with laundry. But I really need to clean out the lint trap because I swear I'm the only person in my house that does it, or at least I feel like I am. But we're gonna get all of this laundry started. I was going to also wash the boys' clothes, which I also wash with my True Earth laundry strips. So we're gonna go ahead and just throw that in there and get this load going. And since I was in here, I figured I would go ahead and shake out this carpet because, or rug, whatever you wanna call it, because a lot of lint obviously gets in it, and then I'll give this room a quick vacuum because it's probably been entirely way too long since I've done that.
Let me be that someone who can hold your hand. Know if you can understand how I feel, 'cause you make my hand. I wanna be with you, Let me be that someone who can hold your hand.
We're actually moving on to the next day now. Like I said, I left this load of laundry in the dryer and now we are going to take it out and take care of it. I really wanted to make sure that I was prepared for this week and all of the boys' laundry was folded and put away and nice and neat so that I'm not digging through a dryer or laundry basket. So here I am being proactive and productive.
Already memories, now I just don't really care what you feel, what you feel, what you feel. Shame on me, thinking it was just a phase. Like, ooh,
you've been around for a while, you know I love me a really good podcast, and usually that's my go-to for listening options while I'm cleaning or folding laundry, but lately I've been really getting into audiobooks, so I will let you guys know if I find any audiobooks that I just absolutely love and feel like are worthy of sharing. But I've definitely been trying to do some like self-help stuff and, you know, just things to build your mind and, you know, to learn something off of, because I feel like a lot of these podcasts, I love listening to them and don't, you know, there's of course self-help podcasts as well too, but there's so many books that I've been wanting to read that I just don't have the time to sit down and give the time to read. So I figured I would give, you know, audiobooks a try, and so far I'm loving it, but I'll let you guys know if I have any good book recommendations in the near future. Now we're moving to downstairs. I had a extremely disgusting kitchen because this was after Thanksgiving and we were so busy that I didn't get the time to really like clean up very well. We really were in a rush to get over to my friend's house, and so I was like, you know what, the mess can wait, I'll clean it later, which is exactly what I did. So we just have a lot to clean up from after Thanksgiving. I also got these cute fuzzy Paw Patrol socks from TJ Maxx, I believe. And Tristan really loves like fuzzy socks, and the ones he has, he was kind of outgrowing. So I saw these for a super affordable price, and of course, what toddler doesn't love Paw Patrol? And then we got Grayson this really cool, I think it's a Nightmare Before Christmas blanket for upstairs, because they like to lay on the couch upstairs, watch their shows or play their games, and I thought it was a cute blanket. Actually, my husband found it, but we thought it was cute, and we went ahead and got that for Grayson. Don't judge me, or maybe do judge me, but I was not kidding. The kitchen is disgusting and a complete disaster. Believe it or not, we actually ran the dishwasher and we still have a sink full of dishes. That's how bad it was. But life just kind of gets away from us, especially when kids are on break from school, we're doing holidays at other people's houses, but still cooking and all those things. It really just does get out of hand sometimes, and I'm just not going to stress myself about it. Just like I told you earlier, don't stress yourself about it. The mess will be there. It's not gonna go anywhere. Obviously, don't leave like food lying around and nasty stuff that's gonna attract like bugs and stuff like that, but the dishes can wait a day or two. Go live your life. It will be just fine, I promise.
Dreaming big makes me smaller than I wanna be, but I guess I'll get used to being small in a world that's not acting kind, even if I don't want to. Wishing I'd be all alone. I got these demons by my side, flying on Spending time reminiscing of what it used to be. Not letting go when I want to. Trust me, you don't wanna know how it's night after night, night after night. Oh, searching after miracles. Oh yeah, night after night, night after night, night after night.
I do have to say though that when your house is a complete disaster or just super messy and you're kind of taking the reins of getting it organized and clean again and everything just spotless, there is such a satisfying feeling once you get it all done and once you have a clean space again. And for me, it's really easy to let the mess go when we're living life and things are busy and we're not really sitting at home. But once I'm like sitting in the space for long enough, of course I want to get up and I want to clean it because I'm looking at it, I'm dealing with it. But when we're living life, I don't mind. The mess doesn't bother me at all, but I still feel so satisfied once it's all cleaned up and once it's all taken care of. Just stepping back and looking around at your house all cleaned up and the dishes in the sink are gone and you know everything is spotless and sparkly. It is a really satisfying feeling, even if it only lasts for a very short period of time.
I always do. Never thought I wouldn't jump. Oh, what a fool. But if I fall, I will get up again. I will get up again. Stronger than I ever been. I will get up again. Stronger than I ever been. I will get up again. Stronger than I ever been. I can see everything clearer. Trying to fly 'cause I'm light as a feather. But I get high, I get low at the same time. Feels so right, then I'm wrong, hoping I'll be fine. But I get up, I always do. I never think, I always do. Never thought I wouldn't jump, oh what a fool. But if I fall, I will get up again. I will get up again. Stronger than I ever been. I will get up again. Stronger than I ever been. I will get up again. Stronger than I ever been. Shooting me with words, but I won't let them.
We definitely just emptied the dishwasher on the same morning, but I'm going to run it again because it's completely full and we're trying to start off on a blank slate here. So I'm gonna go ahead and run the dishwasher. I'm gonna finish washing these dishes, but I'm also going to put the pan on the pot sitting on the side right now. I'm gonna put that in the sink and let it soak for a while because there's just a lot of caked on mess, and if I scrubbed really hard, sure, I could get it off. But instead of putting myself through that, I'm gonna let it soak for a few hours and then I'll easily be able to clean it up.
My skin's getting thicker each day. I don't know how you fall asleep at night, knowing that your words are hurtful. It's just not right. No, because my eyes are open, your words will keep bouncing away.
All right, friends, I want to thank you so much for choosing to click on this video today. Thank you so much for being here. YouTube has been a hard place for me to navigate lately because views are down, and I know that's for everybody across the board, and you know, things are kind of changing on YouTube as well, so it's been a little hard to navigate the last few months. So I just want to send a lot of appreciation out for everybody who chooses to come back every single week and support my channel and leave a comment and give a thumbs up and just be here. It means more than you will ever know. It means the world to me. It means the world to me. And I just want to thank you so much for being a light whenever things are kind of hard over here on YouTube. Just the nature of the beast and the way the game is. But I just want to say I appreciate you so much for being here. With that being said, that is it for today's video. Be sure to go ahead and check out the link for True Earth. You know I wouldn't sponsor anything I don't support or stand by. And I will catch you guys on the next one. Bye.
I won't let it by. I will look at you and tell you that I'm alright. Like a ricochet, it will come back to you.